Hi, my name is City Taylor, and I'm writing my debut novel, Unnatural Elements, and I wanted to introduce my main protagonist. Her name is Catherine Therona. She's a barista from Needles, California, a small town on the outskirts of California, neighboring Arizona. It's known for its river that runs through the city, and it used to be a very prominent and prosperous railroad town. Her experience as a character is one of she's more weaker than anything. She is transgender as well, but it's not a prominent part of the story. My reasoning for writing her in such a way is that I want to finally have a character, especially in the superhero genre or more so the power genre, because I wanted to have an experience that was at the forefront of a story that wasn't just either a cis hetero white man or whatever. Not to say that it's wrong to have, you know, popular people that are main characters. I've described her as anxious, she's nostalgic, and she's extremely submissive, which is a bit of a parable between her and the element she's to represent. In Unnatural Elements, the main story is about the age of Aquarius, and it's more so of a reference to what we're going through spiritually in real life. So her role as the light elementalist is to represent and herald the element of light. But what is an element and why do I change it in my story? So it's inspired by alchemy and how the different elements in alchemy make up different expressions and alchemy as a way of spiritual transformation as opposed to the physical elements. So it's a play on perception as opposed to what makes up our physical reality. The elements are referred to as the elements of perception, things that influence our subconscious mind and also our world. So another prominent element in the story is actually life. We may not think that life is of an element, but life does have a way of influencing us in our lives. There are people who make their whole careers about understanding life as well. So how this differs for Catherine is her element is more so inspired by characters like Starlight as well as Dagger from Cloak and Dagger, but I wanted to give redemption for these characters. Their powers are not as strong as they actually are made out to be. We see that our main source of light from this planet is the sun. And the sun literally gives us all of our energy on our planet as well. And so the theory for Catherine's ability is to have it express itself and grow from a standpoint of something that actually is a valuable or a valiant power. She's not necessarily the leader of the group, though. That's reserved for one of our other characters. Their power source comes from the rings. They're each given rings, so there's a lot of inspiration from Captain Planet as well. I also have a character in the story whose element is emotions, another thing that represents our reality in a high sense of the word. There are characters that represent metaphysical concepts as well as physical concepts. We also have elementalists for the fire and water, earth and air elements as well. Something else I'm excited to add to the story is the spirit element, also representing Aether and also the second world. Life and spirit are this story, and with the powers I wanted to play with masculine and feminine archetypes. So the cosmic sense of the word, not just with gender, although gender does play a heavy role in the character's development as well. But it's not so much about just gender and sex. It's the cosmic principle, so active and passive. And I do delve into this in the book as well, but I like to talk about it as well. Yeah, Catherine Therona. So she is the protagonist. She's trans. She's anxious. She wants to find herself and she wants adventure, but she's not sure if she's in over her head. What spurs this adventure is she meets someone who juxtaposes her experience in this life. They wear the same shoes. So I'm excited to delve more into it. But I'm inspired by, it's like spiritual science, quantum physics, where everything we experience in this reality is all different vibrating forms of atoms that go from the lowest to the highest. This can be expressed through fear, up into surrender and acceptance, which is like a higher vibration. So think of vibration and frequency as like states of being. So whatever feels easier or harder. Light is very high vibrational. It's a form of experience that is very highly vibratory. If you experience light, it moves so freely and quickly throughout our universe because of its vibration. It's also related to the path of least resistance. Light follows innately the path of least resistance. And it's the theory that Earth and our bodies are made of light, but all fractioned and vibrating at lower rates. And so light in this story, and light as a concept, represents knowledge, and as well as heat, intensity, and power. Light powers our entire world, and it helps us to see. So a great part of her story is seeing the world around her changing, as well as seeing herself become who she's supposed to be. I won't go too deep into story, but this is a bit of an introduction to the Elementalists and my main protagonist, Catherine Herona. Thank you for listening.